industrial foundation is more than just a hole full of concrete and steel. Today's multi-purpose steel handling lines require a foundation as precise as the machines they support. And today's economy demands that foundation be installed quickly and efficiently, with little or no disruption of other operations. Logistical personnel meet early on with plant officials to arrange work schedules, entry and exit, equipment and storage needs, and to plan a comprehensive safety program. By minimizing plant disruption, Rademacher will save you money, both in terms of plant downtime and construction costs. Meanwhile, in our own modern fabrication plant in Farrell, Pennsylvania, our craftsmen start to assemble the necessary components. Using state-of-the-art manufacturing processes, each piece is quickly and efficiently fabricated to exacting specifications. Prefabricating the work in our home-based plant allows Rademacher to be in complete control of both the timetable and the budget. It also allows us to competitively pursue projects at distant or remote locations. Rademacher brings everything they need to work with, providing further control over timing, costs, and limiting plant disruption. Construction begins with surgical precision, as concrete floors up to 20 inches thick are cut into manageable pieces, to be removed one at a time as work progresses. While they work nationwide, this will be the installation of a coil slitting line with a 30-foot looping pit in Cleveland, Ohio. Because they take the longest, looping pits are built first, using a unique, specially developed shaft sinking process. This steel wedge base is the secret of the Rademacher shaft sinking process. Constructed of heavy steel plate, each one is custom fabricated to the dimensions required, designed to support an 18-inch thick concrete wall on top. The inside tapers to a bottom edge that actually cuts its way into the ground as walls are built on top. Working at floor level, the base is leveled. Steel reinforcing is welded in place, and it's filled with concrete to make it more rigid. Rademacher craftsmen will then set the forms for the first section of wall and move the assembly into place. The base is lowered through the guide ring until it settles into the earth. At this point, the top of the form is only 4 feet above the floor, making it easy to pour full of concrete. A heavy industrial water seal is cast into each section to eliminate the possibility of future seepage problems. When this section is cured and the forms removed, excavation resumes. Working with specially modified equipment capable of digging 40 feet straight down, the hole is dug inside the concrete shaft. The weight of the concrete shaft forces the wedge into the ground. Removing spoil from the center allows the wedge to settle more, continuously forcing material into the middle as it cuts its way down. As more earth is excavated, the shaft sinks. As each section sinks below floor level, another 10-foot section is cast on top. Because the crew is always working at floor level, maximum efficiency is achieved. No special pumping equipment or scaffolding, and very few safety appliances are required. When the final depth is reached, the shaft is locked into position with a reinforced concrete floor. Even though the industrial water seals are installed between each section, a sump is cast into the floor to allow for removal of oil or other contaminants that may spill into the pit over time. Rademacher also casts a man access ladder into each shaft to allow easy entrance for routine inspection, maintenance, and housekeeping. Because only the material inside the shaft is disturbed and there's little or no vibration involved, Rademacher can install looping pits in close proximity to support columns and existing equipment, allowing you to make the best use of your existing space.
A pair of us selected Rademacher as a subcontractor for the concrete foundation work. We decided we wanted to be this operation, this whole situation become turnkey, where the installation, the fabrication, the plumbing, the electrical, the foundation, the installation of the equipment, everything to make this slitter something that we would just walk up to when they handed it over to us, turnkey.
The biggest concern we have is finding someone who had the expertise to understand the foundations and put them in a timely fashion. And Rademacher was able to come in and come up with a very quick engineered solution and actually got the project in a little under schedule. I would without a doubt never entertain going with someone who had not had previous experience in putting in foundations for blanking or slitting lines. It is not the normal type of work that your local contractor does. One of the very impressive things about Rademacher as a project manager, one of my concerns is always the disruption of business and the amount of time that I have to spend playing referee with an outside contractor in my own facility. When Rademacher Concrete was never a problem. They worked well with all of my people day to day. They planned ahead, they planned their schedule to minimize the disruption to my schedule. In closing, I would say that anyone installing a new line would be well advised to contact Rademacher for competitive pricing. I think once you do this, his expertise he will show you and his past work will speak for itself.